You gotta be cool, calm, collected, look your fear.
Everybody, it's Nate. Hey, I wanted to review a great tool today just because it has some updates that maybe you were or were not maybe you did or didn't know about them. Anyways, wow, I'm stuttering. The tool is like any tool. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. So if you use it correctly, it's awesome. If you don't use it correctly, then you're probably wondering why anybody would like it. But the tool I want to talk about is Quizlet. So here, when you go to Quizlet.com, you can quickly click log in with Google and you can create an account. You can see I'm in my account. And I just wanted to show you some of the things that are available. Now, you can purchase premium content, but I don't think it's necessary because there's so much here that you could use. So let's say I was studying and I wanted to do, I don't know, let's see, parts of a cell, right? I could just type that into the search and I could see all of these have already been created by other people. Now, you could create your own if you want, but a lot of times you could find something that somebody else has made and just use it. So let's see what Mrs. Soul has come up with, okay? So I'm just going to click here, and it shows me parts of a cell. Now, let's talk about how to use Quizlet correctly. Obviously, this isn't going to be like your summative assessments. If you're using this to, like get final grades, then you're using it wrong. This is a study tool. This is a review tool. This is a formative assessment tool. And so if you're looking at it that way, then you're going to be like, oh, cool. So you can see here's the set. She's got the terms that she thinks students should become familiar with. Definition. Looks like for her definition, she put what is the function of these parts of the cell. And then she added an image as well. So that's pretty cool. So I could leave it in order. I could sort of alphabetical, whatever I want to do, right? It's really awesome. So you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. What are you going to do with it? Well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. I could go flashcards, and flashcards just are that, it's for study. Just like with a paper flashcard, you're not going to use that like, hey, here, we're going to look at flashcards for a final. No, but they're great for study. Boom. And now I'm like, oh, what is that? Making proteins. And there's a picture of it. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, so you're studying, you're looking. I can click play here and it's going to go through. Oh, ribosomes. Yeah, right. You can click shuffle. So on play, it just kind of goes on autopilot. And so you're just like learning, right? But let me show you something here. You can also go to the options and you can have some audio with it. You can answer with the term or the definition. You can change it so that it studies the way you want. So that's the very most basic function is flashcards. You also have learn, which is a way to sort down, and as you start getting the answers correct, it'll show them less and less. You can put write or spell, and that's again using these terms. You're showing your knowledge. This is kind of getting up there a little more than just looking at a flashcard. Test. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is your test, but you can click on this and you get a quick little test that's made to see if kind of to test yourself. And you have different types of questions. And so it's just a way to kind of measure as a student where you're at, or if you're a teacher, you create something the way you like it for kids. Match is a game. Gravity is a game. And the last one, Quizlet Live, is super fun because it's a team type competition where you're in a race to get, I think, 12 answers correct. And if your team gets one wrong, you go back to 0, and it shows it at the front of the room, and you have to work collaboratively with the people in your team to get the right answer. It's not just like the one kid that has everything memorized is zapping through. It's like a collaborative thing. Really nice. Recently, an update was made. There is a mobile app for Quizlet as well, and some updates were made to that. So if you're playing like Quizlet Live and the phone goes to sleep, you won't be disconnected. So that's good because it'll keep you engaged. But I would invite you to either search for some some topics that you're working on in your class, or you can see here if you want to make your own, you click create, make a study set for yourself, and you'll see how easy it is to add, audio. You could click here for suggestions and it gives you suggestions. I mean, it's actually super duper easy to make. And then obviously you have URLs you can share with kids, and you're just like on fire from day one. So if you have not given Quizlet a chance, give it a chance. Use it for what it's intended. Use it for review, for practice, for formative assessments, and you're going to find that it's very engaging for kids, and it's a very useful tool because it's accessible all over the place, even on mobile devices, so kids can be studying on the go. So thanks for your time. I hope you enjoy this, and if you want a little more information or help with Quizlet, feel free to let me know. Thanks.